welcome back to my channel. It's your girl here, Adas Vicent. You're welcome to Random Gist with Adas. In case you're new here, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Kindly give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel and share it to your loved ones. And to my returning subscribers, always know that you have a special place in my heart. I love you so much. So without any waste of time, let's dive into today's video. Today's video is all about the gist on intermarriages, yeah, whichever way you call it. Marriage is marriage, shady. Inter is inter. Anyways, guys, you know, I thought about what actually trigger people to going into intermarriage, not marrying from the same background, not marrying from the same ethnic group, not marrying from the same faith, not marrying from the same community, state, whatever. So I thought about it and I think I should share out my views, my opinions to you guys. Please feel I'm entitled to my own opinion, and please let me know in the comment section what's your idea, what's your opinion, what your view is about intermarriage. So for the purpose of this video, I'll be talking about intermarriages between different states. I'm from Adamawa State. I'm from Northeast Nigeria, and I wouldn't mind marrying to any state so far as I know what I'm going into, and I know the man I'm marrying, and I know the family I'm going into, and I know, in fact, anyways, before we go into that actually, so people have this different notion, this different perspective, these different views about marriage entirely. Most especially marrying from different culture, marrying from different culture, and marrying from different states. People have this notion, people have this intuition in them that they must marry from the same state, they must marry from the same community, they must marry from the same culture. Actually, I don't have anything against that. It is it is a good idea. However, marrying from different states, from different culture with you, from different background, from different community, it has absolutely nothing to do with that. One of the good side of marrying to different culture, marrying from different states, actually is in times of culture. In terms of culture, you get to understand, you get to learn different culture, and you get to learn how to live with different people. You get to learn to accept people the way they are. It is not only about your culture, my culture, the way we do things. You also learn to realize and to accept people the way they do things, and you learn to see different parts, different side of life entirely. And also one good side about it also actually is you get to learn, like I said, their culture, their food, their way of life. You get to learn different perspective of parental upbringing of a child. You get to, because some people will say, in my culture we don't do this. Whenever you see a child doing this, it means this. Whenever you see a child doing that, it means that, you know. But marrying to a different culture, marrying to a different state, marrying to a different community will shed more light into things that you need to know as a mother, and things that you need to know of in how you're going to bring up your own children. Myself personally, I don't have any problem in marrying from different states, like I told you guys earlier. But when okay, it dawns on me to know the kind of family I'm going into, the kind of people I'm marrying into, the kind of community I'm going into, you know, people. So also marrying from different states, you know, breaks these stereotypes of negativity of what people are having concerning different states, different communities. Okay, for example now, people from the from the eastern part of Nigeria may find it difficult marrying people from the north, or marrying people from the north. Actually, it doesn't mean that the northern people are very bad, but they feel like, okay, these northern people cannot adopt to our culture the way I want it, or cannot do things the way people do things from there. Not that it's a bad idea. Actually, it's good. It's very good. And so also people from the north we'll find it difficult in marrying people from the east and west, and so on. Not because of anything, but because of the environment, because of the adaptability, because of how you're being nurtured in your own back, how you are brought up in your own community. So breaking people do that. People have this negative stereotype. Okay, for example, people from in this community, they have a lot of witches and wizards. They have a lot of witches and wizards. We cannot marry through this family because they have these certain elements that transfer from people, from that transfer to their generation. They have these certain diseases. If marrying to these people, they have these certain ways they do this. Marrying to this, and they have this tendency of someone all these negative stereotypes about intermarriages is what I want to clear up today. Like I earlier said, I'm not against marrying from different culture. I'm not against marrying to different states, to different community. I'm not against that. Actually, it has, in as much as it has its own positive side, it also has its own negative side. Guys, kindly please ignore this dog. Please kindly ignore him. Is he a guy? I can't even remember. So I'm not against that completely. You understand? You must have your own reason why you do this and why you do that. Everybody is entitled to his own decision, his own opinion, how he does things, But then, so before you even thought of marrying from a different state, marrying from a different background, marrying from a different community, be sure that you actually know what you're doing. Because guys, forever might be too late, but forever might be too long. Nobody knows when forever takes, when it forever will last. So I'm not totally against that, but then, like I said, be sure of what you're doing, be sure of what you're getting yourself into, be sure that whatever you're doing, that you are convinced by whoever you believe in that this is actually the right thing for you to do. Because I personally myself, I've had this impression that I always would want to marry someone from I want to marry a Yoruba person, people from Yoruba person. Actually, that is my intention. I've always prayed to God to give me a Yoruba guy as a husband, a Yoruba man as a husband. I really love and admire Yoruba people. But then my father on his own side always prays to God to give me a man from Igbo. A man from a guy from Igbo community, Igbo guy. So when you asked of his reasons, he always said Igbo men takes care of their wives. They make sure their wives are comfortable. They make sure their wives eat well. They make sure their wife does not lack anything good. But then everybody has his own perception about marriage, about intermarriage. Him on his own part, my father on his own part, he has never banned us from marrying people, from marrying outside North, from marrying to other states. He has never banned us on that. He always talk about, if you know what you're doing and if you're being led by God to do what you're doing, he doesn't have any issue with that. It is you and him. So he don't have anything negative to contrast what you're going into. So guys, in fact, I'm exhausted. Like, I'm so exhausted, guys. Please, if you're still watching till now, what are you waiting for? Kindly give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and always revisit back and listen to my random gist with others. So as I was saying, I myself don't have any perception that, guys, as time goes on, you get to see, you get to hear who is that lucky man. Who is that lucky man? Which state am I finally going into, to marrying into? Which state? Please, guys, let me know in the comment section if you want me to do a Q&A or to bring him up on board to see him. Please feel free to let me know in the comment section. Okay, so intermarriage, actually there is nothing wrong in intermarriage. There is nothing absolutely wrong in that. It is good. And if you are not if you're married, if you are lucky to marry someone from your state, kudos to you. That is a very good one. And if you're not lucky to marry someone from the same state as you are, or from the same tribe, culture, community, ethnic, whatever, if you're not lucky to marry someone from there, see, you're still lucky. We are all doing this to learn how to accept each other, learn how to break the stereotypes, learn how to learn how to leave others people culture in mind. Because sometimes we hear people saying we do in our culture, when you do this is actually wrong. It has nothing to do with you, but learning how to live with those people, they are not wrong, they are not wrong in doing that actually. But in learning how to live with people like that will help you to learn, will help you to cope with changes, will help you to manage with changes as they come your way. See guys, I think we can do part 2 of this, or another series of this intermarriage gist on intermarriage. So please, if you're still watching till now, please kindly subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.